How are you today? Welcome to Bullets and Poutine. We are at the Tactical Games in Atlanta. I am Nate, and I'm standing with
Clint.
I wasn't done. I wasn't. Way to go, Clint. That's okay. We have to pause for Tim Burke to drive by.
And he's done. And you win.
Oh, Tim Burke is going to guest. Come in here, Tim. So I'm with Clint and Tim Burke, the director of the Tactical Games, and we're talking to ATACS. Okay, so shift this way, Clint.
Yep.
Okay. There we go. So behind you, you have your ATACS gear. How did you get ATACS to come to your event, Tim?
Clint and I used to be lovers, and I'm kidding. Clint's former third group guy.
Okay.
We actually met at SHOT Show, and it was seriously kind of just like, wow, this is a really good dude.
Just matched right there.
Yeah, for some reason he felt the same about me, surprisingly.
Odd, right?
And we just kind of stayed in touch, and when we started the Tactical Games, and I found out that's what he was doing, and it was just kind of a fit.
Yeah.
And
I knew jumping in with that, I kind of knew when Tim put this together, I was like, oh my gosh, these are three very popular events, outdoor venture races, 3-gun, CrossFit, and I was like, man, I know Tim, I know what I get when I'm working with Tim, so I reached out and hit him up and said, hey, we'd really like to sponsor the Tactical Games, and he reciprocated, and we were able to get in and start working with Tim.
Tim's got to go.
Yep.
So,
Tim, we were able to come in with Tim on the last Fort Bragg games. So we attended the games at Fort Bragg. We were able to attend the Meridian, Mississippi games, and now we're up here in Georgia attending this one. And each time, what we're noticing is what we thought was going to happen. Every time the game gets more popular, we're seeing a lot of the same people come out, but a lot of new people come out. It's very popular. He puts on a great event. It's very organized, and we love being a part of it so far because, like I said, it just keeps getting better. We've got a lot of competitors wearing our gear from different manufacturers, our clothing, and we're here to be able to support when guys rip and tear and they need to upgrade something and figure something out. Is it working right? We're able to jump in and kind of supply them with some things.
Wicked. Now, I notice that you are both wearing the Tactical Games hats.
The new Tactical Games hat that we did for this event, but we're gonna, so far, we've done real well with the hats. We reached out to Tim and said, hey, would you mind if we did an A-Tacs hat? Kind of ties us in a little bit closer with the Tactical Games.
More family that way, isn't it?
Yeah, so we were able to get these knocked out before these games, and so far that people like them a lot, and we'll probably be doing these as well for Fort Bragg and down in South Carolina games.
So you guys are going to be a staple vendor at the games.
We would love to be able to attend every single
Not to
one of the
overstep
games.
anything that Tim's got planned, because it's his brainchild, but
yeah,
man, that'd be nice to see.
So far, we've enjoyed supporting everything that he's doing, and I mean, it gives us a great venue to come to and meet people, military, law enforcement, and outdoor people that enjoy shooting, enjoy fitness, and everything that Tim has put together in the Tactical Games.
And the community is so meshing.
Yeah.
You've got people from all sorts of different walks of life, and you're going through this crucible, this battle, this grind, this suck, this whatever word you want to use for it. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're first place or last place. As long as you finish, you've got that story to tell with everybody and share that you've suffered. I mean, that you've enjoyed the events. Now, ATACS, Tim, is there a plan for like a specific Tactical Games loadout?
Yeah, we've talked with them a little bit about that. We want to look at
Not to put you on the spot.
No. I mean, the next step is branded gear.
Okay.
And it's just finding how do we do that? What's the deal? You know, figure out the deal. It's a benefit for them. It's a benefit for us. It's good gear, and and just roll that out as, hey, look, if you're going to come to the Tactical Games, you don't have gear. There's a one-stop shop. You can get everything you need. It's already operator certified and approved.
Games tested.
Yeah, games tested, and it will fulfill all the requirements that we have. So
Wicked.
That's the next step.
Tim, I know you're a super busy man, so I appreciate you taking the time for this little interview with us.
This is my own little slogan and tagline for A-Tacs Camo.
Okay, look at the camera.
The difference isn't clear. You can't see it.
All right, thanks,
Take
Tim.
care, guys.
So, now that we've got Tim out of here, A-Tacs, why? How did this come about?
Well, I actually
Pause as we let Tim Burke leave.
Yep. There he goes. All right, so I most of my time was spent in special operations in the military.
Okay.
spent some time in the Ranger Regiment, 3rd Special Forces Group, some other various units like that. Ended up retiring at Fort Benning doing some weapons development.
Okay.
Had a friend of mine introduce me to the owner of A-Tacs Camouflage, and we were kind of going through some little bit of changing, looking at how we were going to progress the company forward, and started looking at a new line of camouflage patterns, new brand partners, new companies that we wanted to partner with. And so what we did was we started really looking at the quality gear, First Spear, Tactical Tailor, True Spec. There's so many of them. SOE. I'm going to leave a ton of them out because
there's so many.
We have so many great brand partners and really tight relationships with a lot of these manufacturers that we also bring them here to the games with us for these competitors to see what A-Tacs is doing. So I ended up working with Phil Duke at A-Tacs Camo. He's had the company for about 10 years. He invited me in as an owner to A-Tacs. And along with that, I brought my
Pause for the radio.
Ended up bringing in my 25, 30 years experience military law enforcement to kind of guide the company where we're going. Phil does a lot more of the camouflage development. We work together on where the concept of the company's going and who we bring in as brand partners. So that's kind of how Phil and I work together. We kind of figure out where the company's going to go, and then we lay a path and we go after it. And like I said, one of the things was this is an incredible venue to show and offer what we do in tactical gear, tactical clothing, tactical games. And Tim was gracious enough to let us come in as a main sponsor to the games.
You guys are a title sponsor.
Title sponsor. So I mean, we enjoy being here, and we, like you said, you know, this is a little bit of a trial by fire, forging the steel. People want to vet their gear. They want to vet their abilities, their shooting, how things work, and we're really excited to be a part of that.
That's awesome. I am so happy to be here, my friend. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yep.
And I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Bullets of Putin with ATACS, and just have a great day. And if you didn't see us, it's working. That's a good slogan.
Yeah, that's good.
So if you use it, I just need 5 cents for every time you print it.
Okay, great. I got you.